What's up guys? Today we're going to learn how to replace a plug head. As you can see, this right here, I already cut it off. The ground prong is missing. We're going to replace it with this bad boy right here. Once you cut your head off, you're going to have 3 wires inside here like this. You're going to want to strip them back. You're going to split it, only about a thumbnail's distance right there, and then you're going to take all this excess off. Alright, now we got 3 wires. We got the black for the hot, the white is the neutral, and the green is the ground. These are connected to a GFCI. Here you can say this side says line, because that's the side of powers. This side says load right here. It's the same way that a GFCI switch works in like your house. If this was broken or you didn't want to use it, you could cut the wire right here and you could just completely get rid of the GFCI. This is for a drain snake, so that's why it's got the GFCI. Now we're going to strip these little wires. Okay, we stripped the wires and we spun them together so they don't strand. Next we're going to undo these 3 screws and take the top part of this off. Alright, and then here it's going to give us 3 terminals. The gold one is always the hot one, the black one. Silver one's the neutral. Green one's always the ground. We're going to attach those right now. Actually, first we want to put this thing on, and then we're going to attach these. Okay, now we got the bottom piece on here like this. There we go. We got the hot on the gold one. Now we're going to do the neutral over here, and then we're going to do ground right there. Yeah, so you can see how the screw is holding a little plate right there. Once you stick the wire in between the 2 plates, you tighten them down. You want to make sure you don't have any strands poking out, especially with this one, because this is where all the juice is going to come out of. So now we just line up this little notch, put this little notch right here. Now we're just going to tighten these 3 screws on the top. Cool. Now we're just going to tighten these 2 screws to make sure it holds onto the cable nice and good so it doesn't pull off. And voila! Don't be afraid to give everything like a nice little tug. You know, you should be able to tug on it a tiny little bit without it falling out. Let's test it real quick. Trying to juice. These guys have a little floor switch. She lives! Alright, and that's how you do it, guys. Works with pretty much anything that's got a cord on it. You can even really do this with like, that's how most like house wiring works too. You just got 3 wires. Hot, neutral, ground. So there you go. Learned a little something.